All right, party people, day 2 follow-up. Did I do what I said I did on Friday? So this was yesterday's to-do list, and I'm gonna run down and let you know what I did and whether or not I got through everything. So I told you I had a Dunkin' Donuts Instagram post that did go live. That went live before I started making the video, so that almost didn't count. Popped a YouTube video up, so that worked out. I did not get to adding to my email distribution list. That has been, if you look back, it's the email, add to newsletter, add to newsletter, add to newsletter. It is just not happening, but I do have to get to that. I ended up buying a logo and popping it onto my website, so that worked out. I ended up making the reusable block, and I added it to, I don't know how many. I would be lying if I told you. Maybe I added it to maybe 40 or 50 posts, but I told you my goal is to do it to 200. So I have quite a bit of work to do, and those are only food posts. I'm only adding them to food posts. So I actually just might add them to almost all of my recipes, because I don't know how many more recipes I have. You know, do I have more than 200 recipes on my blog? I might. I'm not really sure. I ran out and I got the COVID tests. I hired a guy on Fiverr to make me a digital planner, and I got that back. I made a web story as planned. I made some adjustments according to the Mediavine blog. There was a lot of recommendations on how to get my homepage to teal, because right now it is not serving all ads, which is not that big of a deal because I get a lot of my traffic from search from Pinterest. And I did everything that they said yesterday, and then I woke up this morning expecting some sort of change, and it's not changing. So I'm gonna have to have somebody look over my stuff. I made Etsy thumbnails. I'm opening up an Etsy shop, so I made the thumbnails for the first thing that I'm putting in there, which is the cookbook that I made. That took a little bit of time. I can do Canva, but I'm just not, I don't have that graphic eye. Like, I don't know how to make things pop, and I don't know how to make things, if there's not a template I could use, it's not coming in my brain. I don't know how to make things pretty. I don't like people who are designers. Bow down to you all. I did my daily deals. I did German. I did the pins. The girl that I hired for Pinterest, I just sent her like a love letter this morning. I was like, you are amazing. I love you. Why haven't I hired you so many times years ago? I've always needed you. I've always needed you. That's like the email I sent her basically. And then right when I thought I was done, I got an email from a brand that I was working with, and they were like, hey girl, your content was supposed to go live today. Where is it? And I was like, oh, this content? And I had to write a blog post at God knows when. I think it was like 5 or 6 o'clock at night. And I just like whipped it up, put it up, took all the photos. I was like a lunatic. I was like, put these clothes on, get this together. I took pictures. I had to take pictures. So I ended up having to do a blog post last night, very last minute. And then this morning I had to put the Instagram post up because of course yesterday I had another sponsored post up. So that was a wrench. I normally don't do things at night as mentioned, but I didn't realize the date because we're living in COVID land. My youngest has COVID, and so I'm a little bit upside down because of that. I should have had it in my planner, but I didn't. The other thing that I didn't hit was I wanted to make the thumbnails for a couple of other things that I have on my blog that I want to include on my Etsy store, but I didn't get around to them, so I'm going to have to include that into the next step. I saw this Tic Tac yesterday. I put it on my Instagram. I saw this Tic Tac yesterday because I'm trying to work out more, and somebody said if you can't work out, like if you can't figure that out, just show up and do 5 minutes a day. Like if you can get into the routine of working out every single day and just doing it for 5 minutes a day, that will build a habit of working out. That's the hardest part, getting up off the couch and actually starting to work out, right? So I was like, that's so profound, right? I mean, I just can't do it. I can't do it. I have been doing it. I've been lifting a little bit, but not consistently. I've been doing it like every other day, every third day. It's just not it. I'm not like really doing it every day. I want to do it every day. And so I think the universe, the algorithm universe sent that TikTok to me to be like, girl, just get up and do something every day. I'm not doing it for 5 minutes, I'm doing it for 10 minutes, but I ended up doing it for 12 minutes today just because I was watching a movie on YouTube and I'm on Netflix and I'm just like, let me just keep going. So I got to 12 minutes today and I said every day for 2 months, I am going to get on my treadmill or lift weights for at least 10 minutes a day. I don't care if I'm tired. I don't care. There's no excuse. It's going in my planner as one of the things to do, and I'm going to do it. So that's not really work related, but starting today, that's a new add-on. So I put WO workout, and of course I'm not going to remember because I never remember what these like little acronyms are that I put. But WO has been added to my little list. And with this planner, the weekend is one page, so it's like Saturday, Sunday. So I added that in, and I was like, okay, we are doing this. So I got it in today, and hopefully for the next 2 months, I'll at least do 10 minutes. And I'm not gonna push myself. I'm not gonna do 30 minutes and then the next day I'm exhausted. I'm just gonna build that habit. I'm gonna build that habit 10 minutes a day, make it happen, and then maybe at night I'll do 5 minutes of stretching or something, but I gotta get that 10 minutes in. So yeah, so I ended up getting everything done that I said I wanted to do yesterday, besides that stupid email, but I did do an extra blog post, so you know, that's cool. And then I paid my writer, and then my friend told me to download GoodNotes, and then my friend also told me to add Amazon links to all future recipes. No matter what I write, have a little section and be like, here's what you need. You need this frying pan, you need this spatula, you need whatever it is, that. And then also we researched pop-ups for our blogs, and we looked up like 6 different companies and the costs associated with that. So I'm sort of playing with different pop-ups to capture emails. So that was yesterday. So what I have planned for Monday as of right now is my usual, oops, I have to write WO. What I have for Monday is my usual daily deals, German pin, Tic Tac daily, you know, my 15-second daily diary, web stories, and then working out. So that's every single day of my life. I have to add to my email list. Then I'm gonna do 5 pages of my block that I made. So I'm gonna do 20, I guess 25, because I have 5 posts per page. So I'm gonna do 25 stories, adding that block, and then I'm gonna look up Google errors. I got an email saying that I have a couple of Google errors that I have to go through. So I'm gonna look through my Google errors and try to correct as many Google errors as I can. I haven't done that in a very long time. And then I'm going to add that pop-up. So I am going to either do it through MailerLite, which is the system that I use, or I'm going to pay for an extra service and make it like super fun. You know, they have wheels, they have all these type of things that you can do to make it engaging for people that come to your website. I don't know, I might just use MailerLite. I pay a lot of money for MailerLite, and you can use MailChimp and pay a fraction of what I pay, but I kind of like how you can have different lists and different segments, and maybe MailChimp can do that now, but back when, I don't know, I just feel like when I started using MailerLite, that wasn't available with MailChimp, or maybe I just didn't know. But that's all I have going on for Monday, although I guess I should do a blog post. I haven't done, I have a sponsored blog post up, and I don't like to have a sponsored blog post up as its own thing, so I'm gonna put something else on top of it. So that's that. And then on Tuesday, I already wrote some stuff for Tuesday. I said Google errors again, because there's no way that I'm gonna get through them all. Add 5 posts to my newsletter, do again the responsive box, 5 more pages of the responsive box, and then get my first Etsy listing up. So that is going to be when I launch, I guess, my Etsy store and get that cookbook up on Etsy, because right now it's on Gumroad, which is fine, but Gumroad I don't think is, a lot of people use Gumroad. It's not like really searchable. I think if I put stuff on Etsy, I can reach an audience that is not necessarily my audience. I'm reaching other people's, I'm reaching a different type of audience. So that's all I have going on. I just have Monday and Tuesday set up. So I just wanted to show you that I was able to get through what I said, typical day. He will be back in school on Monday. He's out of quarantine tomorrow. And then by Monday, we're back to normal over here. I can start going out again. And that's it. I just hope everybody's well. And if you have any questions, please leave them for me. I'll answer them, no problem. And I hope everyone has a great weekend.